this Sunday, and you guys got a little history. I got to bring it on, and he's an alumni of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. The one and only Dontae Smiley. What's happening?
What's going down, fellas? How y'all doing?
What up, Coco?
Man, I need that hat. I need that hat, Jack. That is dope. All right. Well, let's get into it. First of all, both.
You hold on. We don't need no introduction. Me to Dontae Smiley, straight to him. Even though I can't say it to him, straight to his face. But haven't you forgot? I admit, 3 years ago, 3, 4, you beat me. I admit that. You did not just beat me, okay? I earned your respect. What you do after that match? Because I looked back that match. I don't know. And went on about your business. But no, you stood there. You am in this game. It took me 4 years. No, not even 4 years. Whole entire career to let the world know who the hell is. Okay? It took the whole world. It took Kushida. It took Dante Martin. It took Lindsay Otto. It took Kalista one. Whoever stood in me to realize I am that in the ring. And I remind you, I do respect for you. Not only just because you beat me, because you've also done I've done, but in a different pathway, okay? So I'm letting you know Sunday, whatever happens, said it yourself. I am belt collector. I proved it in Mexico, Puerto Rico, down here in the USA. But when you're facing me in the ring, you're not facing the same person ago. You're facing Bombe de Buceo, Diego Hill, who's made wild, who's came to Mexico and came back to realize you need this. So I'm gonna let you know, with all due respect, I cannot let it. Because if I walk out and let it happen again, that means I made a lie to my mom. For her to sacrifice her life, give up everything for a young boy day in and day out and work hard. But I'll tell you this. You will recognize if I happens. You know why? They call me Emerald own Dive Bomb Diego Hill.
He done took off the hat.
Oh man, it's also hot in my studio.
Oh,
like, so here's the thing. It was What was it? 22 CYN AML that was going down Roosevelt. You were a part of that. It was a good conglomerate of stuff that we had happen. Diego was right. He was young, maybe at that time in 22, 2 or 3 years into the business at that point in 22, somewhere around there, if I'm not mistaken. And the thing about me, man, and as long as I've been in this game, I've always been a real recognized, real situation. I've always said real life ain't no gimmick. I'm not one of those people that play wrestler and play everybody else's game. I am wrestler, and I do what I need to do for me to be able to achieve the things that I need to be able to achieve, that I set out for in this business, as I've seen you do over these years since the last time that we faced each other. When you say you're not the same, I firmly believe that you shouldn't be the same. You wouldn't have been doing anybody in your life justice if you stayed the same over the years. You wouldn't have been doing yourself justice if that was the case. So that shouldn't be the situations. That's why I admitted you were an international superstar now. I admitted that you were the belt collector. I see all that because I study all of that whenever I know I'm getting ready to face somebody, especially somebody that I might have faced in the past or did for sure face in the past like yourself. To see what they've been doing over time. But the thing is, I wouldn't have been doing the people in my life justice or myself justice if I stayed where I was back in 22. Like you, I've traveled the world. Rome, Canada, went to where we go to Germany. We went to the UK multiple times in multiple of these places. Even this next year, we're already setting foot in some new places in February and got some stuff over the summer. You know what I mean? So it's all one and the same. I've been belt collected. I've been blessed to have the opportunity and the skill set ultimately to be one of the longest reigning champions in OIWA history from when it was formed in 2021 when I was still the Universal Champion. You know, just like you, I set out to prove myself to the world, to get myself on a platform, to make sure and prove the validation that I knew that I had to everybody else. Not that I needed theirs, but I wanted to prove it to myself that I was who I said I was. So we choked out PCO in a no disqualifications match where I bladed up a venue that we ended up losing. I pinned Josh Alexander in the center of the ring. I just got through putting Matt Cardona on his ass here recently. Sidney Akeem put him down. Jacob Fatu, before he joined the E, put him down. You know, there's a lot of people that you and I have both been in the ring with that have been, quote unquote, in the grand majority of pro wrestling fans' eyes, above us, not necessarily skill wise, but possibly like where they've been and what they've achieved. Because we all know at the end of the day, skill set has very little with necessarily getting contracts and stuff like that. And it has a lot to do with who you know and all that kind of stuff that plays a part into it, along with having that skill set. And so that's a huge part of it. And you honestly remind me of a lot of myself when I was around your age. You got started a little bit younger than I did. I didn't start this till I was 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 38 this next year, and I still haven't missed a step. I stay working out. I stay training in the ring. I stay putting on extremely high quality matches every time I'm in the ring. So when we meet this Sunday at Mall Mania at the Four Seasons Town Center, I think regardless of who ends up coming out top for this, you the belt collector, I was told that I need to put my title on the line at this match, so we're giving the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Diego, it's going to be a best man's win situation, and whoever has that fight in them, you know, like we both bring something different to the table. We're both still hungry in a multitude of ways, and I think that's going to bode well at the end of the day for the fans. And I think it's going to bode well for obviously one of us in that ring. You know what I mean? Because both of us are very fearless individuals. Both of us have a purpose in this business, stuff that we are fighting for. You just mentioned that you're fighting for your mom, your family, for yourself. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be doing them justice if something happens. Me, the same thing. I got two little girls that have been yelling my name the last 10 minutes to come eat dinner that I'm fighting for, that every time I step on a plane, they cry when I leave. And if I don't come back with the gold that they know that I have, the gold that they like to play with and walk around with and tell their friends about, I'm not doing them justice. I'm not doing my wife of 12 years justice. She's been with me 18 through some of my hardest moments justice. If I don't come back with this title, it's all legacy leaving. It's all legacy leaving. That's what you're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. And now we have this interference because both of us want to leave these lasting legacies and prove a point, and we got to clash about it on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We got to clash about it on Sunday. So once again, I'm, as my hat said that Brian wanted, it says no fear. You know what I mean? But it didn't matter what kind of match we had, whether it's a straight up singles, whether it's a 2 out of 3 falls, whether it's an anything goes. Like you and I both been with the best of the best. You and I both had all these kind of matches at this point in our careers. You know what I mean? And now it's put up or shut up moment. And that's all it comes down to. It's either put up or shut up. And that's what matters. Who's going to be the man that comes out on top when we step in that ring. No excuses like a lot of people like to make. And I don't see you making an excuse if you get pinned on your back. I'm damn sure not going to make an excuse if I'm laying on my back. I can tell you that. I'm a man. Everybody saw 800 million people saw me get my ass knocked out on Power Slap. Everybody knows I don't make excuses. I'm not scared of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I step up to the plate and do what I need to do for my family and those that are around me. And this Sunday is going to be no different. It's the second Mall Mania. Like I saw Dissy at the first one. You know what I mean? I barely came out against Caprice Coleman on the last one. He got disqualified because he hit me with the belt with it, and so that was on him at that point. But I don't want any asterisks. I don't like asterisks on my record, and I want no asterisk on my record after this Sunday.
Damn. Yeah. I think enough has been said. Shit, I'm ready to see y'all fight. straight up. I'm ready. Like this right here, boy. Yeah. Whew. Y'all feel that? Am I the only one feel that energy? I feel tense. I need some tea. I'm excited to see y'all get in the ring, man. I can see that what both of you guys are bringing to this match is realness, is legacy, is authenticity, and really, it's just going to be a challenge of pure will and guts, and just, man, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, that's rare. Roosevelt, what you got? So I'm saying, I'm ready for this one.
The moment that we started talking about matches, and you said we got to bring Dontae, who we gonna put him in the ring with? First person that came to my mind was Diego, and it solidified when I stepped in the ring with Diego for a one-on-one match, and I said, "Yeah, this is," because I've been in the ring with both of these gentlemen. I've been in the ring with both of them, and I knew if we put this match on, the whole world's going to be on notice. These two gentlemen, every time they step in the ring, they put the whole world on notice. In certain aspects of what they do, this match right here is really going to let people know if you ain't thought about giving these men their checks and they dotted lines, you ain't gonna second guess yourself after this. I'm excited. I'm a fan of both of them. I'm family to both of them, and I can't wait to see what happens at the end when these two step in the ring this Sunday at Mall Mania. Gentlemen, I'm excited. Like I can't even
Sunday.
talk. I'm so excited.
See, I thought it was just me. I can't even talk. You know, I talk a lot. I can't even. I'm lost of words. Yeah, I'm really at a loss of words.
And
yeah,
I really feel like that's what's going to happen on Sunday. I feel like there's not going to be any words exchanged. It's going to be throwing hands, and I'm just going to sit back and see what color the wall going to be in my color purple verse. Because
I mean, Roosevelt, let's be real, bro. Like I think why you and Brian are on the speech to the side right now is because it's very rare, unfortunately, in our business that you get two people that are genuinely passionate, genuinely hungry, genuinely doing everything they can to grind and get out of this business what they want to get out of it, what they set out to prove. And the fact that you've been in the ring with both of us, and the fact that you said that you're family to both of us, you know what you're getting out of both of us when it comes to that passion aspect. Some people do it to be weekend warriors. Some people do it only because they got the hopes of being an extra on this or being an extra on that. When you get two people like myself and like Diego that really live this, you know what I mean? It's, magic is going to happen. And I think that's what's special about it either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the beauty of our business. I think that's the beauty of Mall Mania because y'all get to create stuff like this situation with knowing and having that information. And I think y'all are like fan of the fans ultimately because of what y'all are doing. You know what I mean? And it's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. And I can guarantee you, myself and Diego, if for whatever reason y'all don't feel, I think Mall Mania is already on the map. But if for whatever reason anybody out there doesn't think Mall Mania is on the map, I can guarantee you once this match happens this Sunday, regardless of what happens by the end of it, which at that point, once again, the fans are always the winner at the end of the day. And I've always known that Mall Mania is 100% going to be on the map.
Man, that's why we got you back. That's exactly why you got you back, man. Star power, hunger. You just, I'm just excited to see you perform again, my friend. And I know that you're absolutely gonna tear down the house with Diego.
Hold on, my phone just lagged. Hold on. What'd you say again, Dante? Because I need to hear you loud and clearly.
No, no doubt, no doubt. I was just saying that when it comes to the Mall Mania, I was like the fact that they put this match on and stuff like that. If Mall Mania wasn't on the map before, even though I know how well that first Mall Mania went, if people weren't recognizing what Mall Mania is and how special it is, after our match is all said and done, that people are 100% going to have Mall Mania on the map.
I 100% believe that. Oh man, real quick, because we got to go ahead and jump off. Any last words to your opponent, Diego?
For your journey. You know, I can say lately I haven't been sleeping ever since this match has happened. Dante, I get it. You would do anything it takes to keep that title on you. I know your path, and you for sure know my path. History is not going to repeat itself. It can't repeat itself. I put in the time and effort just like you've put in the time and effort. You looking at two men who should have been in the WWE already. But guess what? We're still here. We're still proving that we can still be there. This right here is going to be all said and done. I respect the hell out of you. Don't get me wrong. You are one of the best competitors I have ever competed in my career. You're going to say the same thing when it comes to Diego Hill. Whether I win, whether I lose, you are never going to forget me.
Mm.
You know, I'm disappointed a lot of people in my wrestling career, not because I like haven't performed or I've done anything bad, but more so because of the fact that what they wanted to do, they ended up not doing. And I've talked about my respect already for Diego. Well, you know, we don't need to beat the dead horse over the head. I know, like he said, exactly what he's done, where he's been, where he's even going. You know what I mean? Because I see he's got more time and way higher glass ceiling over his head than I do at this point, you know, years wise and whatnot. But more than anything, the reason I have this title is because of a man named Sir Mo. And his legacy, his mentorship, a lot of the things that I've learned about this business has been because of Sir Mo. And just like you feel like you wouldn't be doing some people justice if you end up losing, I wouldn't be doing Sir Mo justice as well if I do. So not only do I carry the legacy of my family, I carry the legacy of Sir Mo and every single investment that he's made up until the day that he passed, up until the very last conversation that he had with me and told me to keep it going because it's still your time. So Diego, whether you like it or not, I hate that it has to be you this Sunday.
Sure about that. Keep thinking. Keep thinking. But I guarantee you, Sunday, they're going to announce a new champion, and it will be the El Campeón, La Baricua, Pumpe de Buceo. Eso es Diego Hill, cabrones.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I don't.
Hey, 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 Roosevelt. Um, they gonna be fighting in the mall, and and I'm gonna want to watch it. So, woo, woo, boy.
If you
Okay,
haven't gotten your tickets, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not gotten your tickets to Mall Mania, what are you waiting for? I think just from that interaction alone should make people buy tickets for their cousins that they don't even
straight
like
up,
just to come see
straight
this.
up.
Man, listen, this is going to be something special.
I, I'm excited. I'm excited for all the matches. That one just left me, bro. I wasn't speechless until I saw the energy. I don't know if y'all felt that like I felt that. That was real. You know what I'm saying? That was real. Anyway, we got to go. Damn it! If you want to watch Mall Mania from the comfort of your home, you go to our YouTube page, the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, and you can watch it live. You can go on our Twitch, the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, and watch it live. You can go on the Mall Mania event website, scroll down to live stream, and watch it free from the comfort of your own home. If you have not seen a Mall Mania event, you want to check it out because this is going to be the event of the year.
And
We
even if
can't
you want to watch it from your house, don't. You want to feel the energy that this event is going to put on. You understand me? Like you gonna be able to go home and light your own house and be able to turn off the electricity from the electricity company and still keep the lights on from the energy that we get ready to give you at Mall Mania. And I ain't playing no game. We ain't playing no game.
We ain't playing no games. Absolutely. So get your tickets right now on mallmaniaevent.com. If you want to watch Mallmania, if you can't make the event, go to mallmania.com to watch it on the site, or you can go to our YouTube, check it out. Of course, you can go to our website, thebestdamnwrestlingpodcast.com, where we have all of our content. And continue to follow the show, continue to follow us, what we got going on. We are putting on for the city. We are putting on for the state. So we can't wait to see you there this Sunday at the Greensboro Four Seasons Mall, 500 Four Seasons Mall. It's inside the Spirit of Halloween building. It's a standalone. We have our own standalone building, and it's
We grow.
going to be amazing. All right, we got to go. Can't hold y'all no longer. Love y'all like play cousins. Join us on all of our social medias. We will see you next week
Nuh-uh.
on the next.
No, 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 no,
Huh?
no. Not next week. We
Oh,
will see you this Sunday when we put on Mall Mania. We bid you adieu.